What's going on, guys? Pixelated here, back at it again with another video. Today we're looking at my top 5 sneakers in my current rotation. I figured I don't show you guys what I wear most often, so I thought I'd do that with you today. Now I know there are a lot of people who have weekly rotations and things like that, like they'll change up the sneakers they wear every week. But to be honest, for me it's kind of just like a flow. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a timeline on it. I could change up rotations mid-week, or I could just change up a rotation a month or two from now. It really depends on the circumstance. It depends on how I'm feeling. It depends on a lot of things, a lot of variables. But usually a lot of the sneakers I wear are based on practicality and just being able to coordinate and wear them right with the right fit. Sorry for the gang sign hands I've been doing right now. You know, like I'm not part of a gang. Don't get me wrong. Don't go around telling the authorities Pixelate is a thug, because you know, I don't want that to get out, you know what I'm saying? Just like keep it to yourself for now. Anyways, with that being said, I will wear a pair of sneakers that aren't in my rotation once in a while if they fit the event. And there are some sneakers in the rotation that I wear exponentially more than the others. Let's get into the rotation. Oh, and before I get started, I made a little preview clip of this video and posted it on my Instagram story. Here it is right here. If you want to see more stuff like that, and if you just want to see dope photography in general, please go check out my Instagram. I take some dope sneaker photos. It's at Illumihan1. That's at ILLUMIHAN1. With that being said, let's get into the video. Sneaker number 1. These are the Reigning Champ Ultra Boost 3.0. I wear these on almost a daily basis. They're my go-to sneaker if I can't think of anything to wear, if I'm just going out without really any events planned or even sometimes when there are events planned, if the outfit calls for it, I'll wear these. They're a gray colorway. They're the Ultra Boost 3.0 knit, so they're really comfortable. They're really soft. I have the white laces on them, the Hypebeast lace right there. If you ain't seen the tutorial, go check that out, the Hypebeast lacing tutorial. Obviously it has the suede heel cup, so that's awesome. A leather lace cage. Overall, it just really is a nice shoe, and it is definitely my designated beater. You can see I got marks over here. I wore these to, there's a place in Canada called Tobermory. There's a peninsula over there called Bruce Peninsula. It's a huge nature place, so I wore these in natural environments. So you can see I got these little yellow marks on the boost, and I did not know they were permanent. It was obviously dirtier than this when I first came back, and I tried to clean it, but these yellow marks are not going away. And to be honest, I'm not that bummed because these were my designated beaters, and they still are. And if anyone has a plug on those white markers that they use to clean up the boost, please let me know, because I might need that soon. I mean, yes, they're my designated beaters, but it does kind of look nasty when the boost is a little yellow. Reigning Champ did a great job with these. I'm sorry I'm gonna trash them to death, but honestly, that's what shoes are made for. And with that being said, let's get into the second sneaker. Sneaker number 2, it's the Haven Ultra Boost. Now you might be wondering, why is this the second pair? Well, once again, Ultra Boosts are super comfortable, and these are my only triple black shoes. They're super versatile. They go with anything. Once again, it's the same situation. If I don't find a reason, or if I'm not going to some special event, even though sometimes I do wear these to special events as an alternative to dress shoes, don't tell anyone. Most people don't even look down, so it doesn't even matter. They're super comfortable. They're uncaged, so they don't look as runner-ish as regular Ultra Boosts do. And they have this little ATR taping, so I actually wear these when the weather's kind of crappy. You know, it's wet outside, there's mud. That's why you can probably see you can actually see mud stains on my boost. But these are great for the rain. Obviously, shoes that are not made of prime knit are even better for the rain. But for something that's comfortable and light, because the mud guard is an actual mud guard on these. And you know what? It's a little reflective, so it could pass off as patent leather if you're trying to go for that snazzy look. Got the leather tongues. Just another very versatile sneaker, which is why it's the second in my list. And with that being said, let's get into the third sneaker. Bam, the third sneaker are these. And to be honest, these are probably my favorite on the list. I know they're third, but the only criteria I really used to rank them was what I wore more often. And as much as I want to wear these as often as the other pairs, these don't go as well with everything the way Ultra Boosts do, although these actually look really good with shorts, which I was extremely surprised about because they're pretty bulky sneakers. They're not all prime knit. They're just really, look at this. The material on here is really nice. It's super high quality. This leather back here just collapses. It's crazy. I've never seen something this soft soft on a regular sneaker. Although this is technically a designer sneaker because it's Alexander Wang. But yeah, the Alexander Wang b-ball shoes, I completely forgot to mention the name. It's the Alexander Wang b-ball shoes. You see this really thick tumbled leather on the tongue. My review hasn't come out of these yet, but that's because I have a few things on my old laptop that I need to get to finish that review, and my old laptop is still in the shop. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Whoever's in charge of my laptop does not know what he's doing, I tell you. The only thing that does bug me about these sneakers is the waist trainer elastic band over here. It's not as annoying on foot as it looks, but it is kind of annoying. I wish it would have been something more normal. Although I do prefer it over traditional ball shoe openings that are usually made of like leather and fabric. Plus it also makes for a more breathable shoe because it does hug your foot, but the wrinkles and folds here actually allow a little more airflow, which is great for your feet. And if you don't want to stink once you're out of them, I can wear this with almost anything, and I really love the way they look. I love bulky shoes and I love high tops. These being a mid top and not a low top makes them my favorite pair of the rotation. With that being said, let's get on to the next sneaker. Bam, and the fourth sneaker in the rotation, it is the Alexander Wang Runs in the white and cream colorway, white, blue, and cream colorway. Honestly, these are not that versatile. A lot of the times I'll try these on and decide not to wear them because they just don't go with what I'm wearing. You really do need like tapered pants or something that shows off your high socks when you're wearing these, because if you have like a pair of bootcut pants, you're pretty much SOL. I don't wear bootcut pants, I'm just saying if you're one of those people. Even with tapered pants, if the tapered pants cover this area, it still looks kind of odd, so it's better to wear like pants that are tapered and cropped, or 3/4 pants with these. These actually look good with shorts as well. I personally think these look good if you have tapered pants that maybe end slightly above the ankle and show off a little bit of the sock in between. I think that's the perfect look for these, but honestly, I like the way these feel on foot, maybe even better than Ultra Boost. Although I will say, more likely than not, if you're tying your Ultra Boost properly, the Ultra Boosts are a little more comfortable overall, but I love the snug fit of these. The Boost is a little flatter and that's the only difference, but other than that, I love the way these feel on foot. With that being said, let's get on to the next and last sneaker. Bam. And the last sneaker of the rotation are these little guys right here. Okay, they're not little, these big guys right here. It is the Supreme Nike X Supreme Up Tempos, aka the Sup Tempos. Now honestly, these do not get that much wear from me, just mainly because I really want to wear them, but the problem is they don't end up matching with a lot of my outfits, and that doesn't really bother me. But at the same time, when I know I can wear something that matches better, I will. And to be honest, I haven't had many reasons to wear these lately, just because these are one of those sneakers where I don't want to wear them to work, but I don't want to wear them outside when the weather's bad, and the weather's been pretty bad lately, which is why my Haven Ultra Boosts have been getting a lot of wear. But with that being said, these are really nice sneakers. I really love the way up tempos look. I know a lot of people out there, I know this isn't something a lot of people like and people think it's a kind of out there, but I think these are absolutely beautiful. I think the regular up tempos are absolutely beautiful, and once the weather clears up, these will definitely get a lot more wear from me. But for now, they're just eye candy that sit next to my door. They're bulky, they're mid-cut, they don't have boost, so don't expect Ultra Boost comfort, although they do have a lot of support, which is great. They're super bulky, they're really nice shoes. Once the weather clears up, this is bound to be number 5 in that rotation once the weather clears up. And with that being said, that's the end of my video, guys. That is my top 5 current rotation, potentially for the month, but who knows, once it changes up, I'll let you guys know. If you enjoyed or took anything from the video, please hit that like button. I would love to know what you guys think about this rotation. Is there anything you guys like or didn't like? And please subscribe for more juicy content. With that being said, catch you later. Pixelated out. All right, that didn't work the way I thought it would.